Hey everybody, I'm Josh Hill with Tactical Knives TV, and I've got Mr. Mykel Hawke here today. Now, Mykel has got a lot of years of experience, and he's lended all those years of expertise into making, well, some survival books. And guys, well, like a famous cartoon character said one time, you know, knowing is half the battle.
True.
So that's what we've got going on right here. Mykel, tell us a little bit about this Hawke's Green Beret Survival Manual.
Okay, Josh. Well, bottom line is the publisher first approached me after I did a little jungle special on Discovery and said, hey, can you write me up a little book about fire? And so I wrote him a book on fire, and he liked it so much he said, man, do you have more to say? And I'm like, sure. So he said, write whatever you want. And so I did, and I never thought that they would actually publish it all. But they did. They published everything that I sent to them, and it turned out to be this big,
so that's
giant...
like the survival Bible, man.
In fact, it is. It's a tome. And what's really cool about this particular book compared to other books on the market is that it doesn't speak to old hand woodsmen. It speaks to people who have no clue about the woods whatsoever, who can pick up a book because they got scared or they got interested, and basically in one read have everything that they need, all the basic tools in their head, and then go out and get some dirt time under their belt. And what I did in it was I addressed absolutely everything in 20 years of experience that I could think of, including combat experience, that people might need for survival. So what's cool about this big book is it speaks to nuclear, biological, chemical, as well as wars and coups and revolts, as well as all the traditional stuff of food, water, fire, shelter, with a very heavy emphasis on medicine, because I was a Special Forces medic. And I learned that that's the most important thing in survival is people get ill and they get injured. And what you have to do, frankly, you have to break some rules when you're out there on your own and there's no doctor to keep yourself functional and make it back home to Fort Living Room. So that's why this book is so special to me and near and dear to my heart.
So that's got everything in it.
Yes,
I mean,
absolutely
everything.
And here's the thing, though, like if you've ever heard the expression, you know, an artist is never finished with his work, he just stops. And I still have things I think of all the time that I'd like to add to this, but I figure after about 600 plus pages, anybody's going to go to sleep. So, you know, but it's a good, solid book, this one right here.
It's a big one. It is certainly a big book. Now, you've got another book out there as
yes,
well?
And that's the thing. I mean, this is something you'd read and keep on your shelf for reference.
Keep this in Fort Living Room, as you say.
That's right, Fort Living Room. But this is the one that's out now, and the one is basically the exact same thing, but abridged. It's a little bit shorter. I had to cut out some of the stuff like the wars and the nuclear biological stuff. However, this book here has absolutely everything that anyone could ever need for survival. And what's great about it is it can fit in your cargo pocket, fit in your rucksack, in your car glove compartment,
got a go bag, you put it right in there.
And all the pages in it are water resistant. So it's really handy in that you're going to get out there and get it dirty, and it's still going to hold up.
Very nice right there. So it's got all the essential information for survival in there. Now, what if you had one thing that you had to have in a survival kit, one item, we are the Tactical Knives TV show, what would that be?
Well, I have to say, a knife is the most important thing that you can carry in a survival situation. It's a hard toss-up between that and fire, but you can always make fire. But making knives is a little bit more difficult.
It's a little harder.
Carry a knife.
Mike, I mean, you explained it well. Pick up. I mean, you're lending your years of expertise, you know, in the military and out there, you know, basically just out in the woods. I mean, your experience has led to making this awesome book right here. I thank you for coming on the show and sharing that information with us, Mike.
Thank you, Josh. Thank you.